Hi, all. I'm here to pull a card for you today. I'd like to see what's up and what you're going through, and if any of these messages can help you in any way. So let's see what the energy is. I have sadness and isolation and peace. Okay, so I'm thinking it's a time of solitude, and you're coming out of the sadness and isolation and finding peace, or you will be in the near future, or it's something you've done in the recent past. But that's the general energy of something you've gone through or will be going through. But coming out of the isolation and finding peace, inner peace, the message I'm getting is peace in your higher self, your divine self, your self worth, and knowing who you are, being true to yourself. And in that, you're finding peace. I have new vitality. Well, that makes sense. The number one, finding new vitality, and there's music here. Maybe your soul is starting to sing a little bit, coming out of that's what's transforming during this eclipse. Maybe this is the theme for the next few months for you. Let's see what else we got. You're feeling the new vitality, though, and seeking the truth. So there's many areas to look into, more than just one. There's like a whole new world to explore and to walk into. And I'm getting it's with your mind and with your heart combined. Not, I think we talked about that before, about going off of your mind. And the message was to integrate, also allowing your heart to speak to you also, as well as your brain. And this is what I'm seeing, that you're actually looking into that and seeing all the possibilities. What is transpiring? Opportunity beckons. So you're feeling it. You're feeling the opportunities. They haven't come yet, but they are beckoning you. Just breathe. Another four, two fours. 4 4 4 4 4. Okay, interesting. It's all about doing the inner work and the opportunity. Let me see. I need another card for that. That's yeah, simply love. Number 6. You are connecting. You are coming out of the isolation and connecting with people and family, maybe reconnecting with friends. Give me more information about this. Nurturing. Learning to nurture. Maybe not so much learning, but being a nurturer for yourself. Another message here. How do you view the situation? Okay, so there's still the energy of helpless and hopeless. We got this before. You're not seeing it yet, maybe. Opening up. Another 4. Okay, so opening up. This requires opening up. Opening up to new opportunities, new vitality. And I'm seeing that you might need to get some help from your friends. But this whole energy here is about opening up, coming out of isolation, and opening up to what? Balance. 14. Temperance, balance, balance, temperance. Well, in a spiritual way, this is combining your divine masculine and your divine feminine energies within yourself and becoming whole. It can also mean um, integrating the shadow aspects of yourself and others, not doing it for them, but being aware that they have their own journey and allowing them to integrate theirs. And in doing so, the you and their relationship has more understanding. If that, does that make sense? No one can do the work for you, but just being aware that others are doing their own work and you can't control it, you can't change them, it's up to them. You can only do your own work. And in that aspect, I feel like there's a balance coming in with relationships of just allowing people to be who they are and at the same time not allowing yourself to be used in any way or codependent in any way. There's a strength of balance here. Okay, let's see. Uh, embracing. Yes, embracing. Embracing this new vitality, this new awareness, these new opportunities. You're getting a lot of downloads during this time from your higher self, showing you the way forward. And it does involve some actual day to day work. It's not going to happen instantly. It's an awareness that's going on that's going to allow you to see it in your daily interactions with others and give yourself grace and give them grace, but mostly take care of yourself here because you're only responsible for yourself, and don't let others in any way try to push their agenda onto you. It's important that you have your own agenda for yourself, and there's just a balancing energy that you need to embrace. Bottom line, let me know if that makes sense to you. And then the outcome is changing your focus, number 5. So this, like we said, does involve change. And that's what's happening right now, changing your focus. And you tell me what you need to change your focus to, but what I'm getting is for some of you, it's shifting out of yourself into the world to see where you can fit in and make a difference for yourself. It's all about you, it's not about others. This is a time for you to change your focus and experiment with new hobbies, new um, the way you spend your leisure time. It's changing your focus from where it's been in the past. So you first have to kind of come to terms with where it has been in the past in order to change it to something different. But right now, new vitality and opportunity is the topic of what your higher self is trying to bring to your awareness. So that's all I'm getting for now. So we'll follow up tomorrow. I want to pull an oracle card. So I think to sum this up, it's finding balance with nurturing yourself and giving others grace as well as yourself, but giving yourself protection from any type of manipulation and just changing your focus to more of a self love focus. Let's get the oracle message and we'll call it quits here. Oracle message for my viewers, for those that are listening, for those whom this message resonates with. Let's see here. If you do want your spirit just told me I need to give you some practical steps. The abundant universe will provide. So that is trusting in the universe. And I think we've talked before in the last several days about letting up, not letting go completely, but loosening up your hold on anything that you desire and trusting that it will come to you and not holding on too tight and not letting go completely because you still want the thing, but doing it in a more neutral way. So, some steps for that. What would that be? Steps for that. Um, I think the main thing is just being conscious of your thoughts. And when you start feeling your energy get super excited or super depressed, either way, it's dialing it back to neutral. Just being aware of your energy needs to be in a more balanced, and it needs to be in a more neutral state right now, because it's a state of doing nothing. And sometimes that is very difficult, not to do anything at all when you really, really want something. So if it's your energy is wanting to make something happen very like forcibly, and it's not working out, you just keep forcing it, you have to dial that back. And if you're in an energy of, it's like, I don't know what other word, depression or sadness about it because you don't have it and you're never going to get it and all the doubts are there, then you have to pick yourself up out of that energy and lift it up. So it's finding the balance in your energies right now, because something huge is manifesting for you. And I'd like to know what it is, but I've been getting that message all the way through these readings, that something huge is on the horizon and Spirit is trying to get you ready for it, but you have to be in a certain state of mind. So it's like working on your being aware of your state of mind and using it like a radio station channel, a radio, yes, where you tune it to the right channel. And your channel, sometimes when you get really high energy, it's just a bunch of static. And either way, it can just become static or cutting out, not working out, nothing's happening. Um, you don't see the way forward. It's just dialing it all back to center. And that center is within you. It's in the middle of your chest and your body. There is an actual place that it resides. It's in between, it's in your sternum, like between your where your ribs end. But there's a spot there, and it's not a chakra. The ancients called it a monad, but it is the place where the self resides. And it's there's many aspects to yourself, so it's not the only self, but there is a place there that you draw yourself back to and find that peace and neutrality in whatever's going on. And that's the doing nothing is also what allows it to come to you. If that makes sense. But sometimes you really have to work at doing nothing, which is kind of an oxymoron. But doing nothing is not always that easy, like I said. So this is dialing back, relaxing, and trusting in the universe and finding that balance of harmony within yourself. That and being willing to, like, I would love to have this. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have it? But if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. I'll still be happy within myself. That's kind of like the balance. I'm going to let y'all go. We'll talk more about this later, I'm sure, because it keeps coming up in every reading. So until we're through this phase, this is time of manifestation. It's a time of getting clarity. It's a time of getting insights into what your next adventure is going to be in life, and coming out of isolation and coming into a world where you get to choose what it is your next step. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.